What's up, everybody? Welcome back to B&B Toys. Today's episode, we're going to look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Clone Wars ARC Trooper Echo. Let me tell you how hard it was to find this guy. I didn't want to pay the $25 and up on eBay. I walked into Walmart, and he was the only one sitting there at the end of the aisle. Like, somebody picked him up and was like, nah, changed their mind just for me. But anyways, Echo is 176 in the series. As you can see, we have most of these other figures here. I think I have all these figures. Echo looks really good. I wish they'd do more clones like this. I like his outfit a lot better. The accessories, the helmet. Man, I'm super excited. I love this picture. Looks really good. The whole nostalgic feelings there. So let's not waste any time. And let's get this guy open. All right, guys. So as always, we're going to look at the weapons first. The first one I want to look at here is his rifle, or his blaster, I should say. This is the shorter of the two, because he does have a rifle as well. If I can get my camera to focus as well. It looks really nice in the little clip here. You can easily just attach this right to his backpack, like so. And that sticks on there really nice. Not really digging this as one piece here. I don't like it at all. I kind of like when they do the pauldron separate in the backpack, so you can kind of customize and do what you want with the figure as you will. I feel like this limits the figure a lot, and it just seems kind of cheesy. So the next one we're going to look at is I put the figure away, if I can, there you go, is his long rifle, which, guys, if you get this figure, please be very careful. It is super thin, and you can see, if it can focus, a little bit of white. Oh, maybe that was just my imagination. Yeah, right here. It's very, very thin. Feels very cheap, very rubbery, but the detail's all there. It looks really nice. There's no doubting that. And for this one as well, it does clip into the side here. I had a little trouble getting it in there earlier. I'm not sure if it's meant for it, but it does. I'm just afraid to touch this because I'm afraid it's going to fall. Or break, I mean. Yeah, but it does go in there. I did get it in there earlier. I just don't want to force it because this looks like it wants to come off too. Yeah, I really don't want to break it. But really nice details. You could see I pushed it in there and it's doing that little effect there. So the other thing we got here, which is great, is his two blasters. I think these are DL10 or 34s or something. I might be wrong. If you want to correct me in the comments, go right ahead. These are really, really nice. They fit right into his holsters, like so. And I think that's a very good effect, and it looks natural. It sits in there really good. I think it even pushes in a little more. No, I really wish it did to hide the trigger, which is for safety. Let's see about the other one. If I can get it in there. Yeah, that sits about the same there. So an additional thing we have here is his helmet does remove, which is awesome. It's really nice. This is actually a very nice paint job. His little zoom thing, you know, I don't get why they did this on Boba Fett, but they couldn't do it on this figure. It doesn't move down, and it's kind of bent, but, I mean, that's just a few moments of holding it a certain way. I like there's a little, like, looks like paint rub up there. Because, you know, these guys do customize this themselves, so I like it's not absolutely perfect, but it's not a bad paint app whatsoever. And as you can see, it fits right over the head, and it's very loose. And I kind of like that, so you're not rubbing anything on the face or nothing like that. Looks really good. And as far as articulation with the helmet on, his head comes down here, comes up to here. So you get a good looking up, but you kind of sacrifice it by seeing the chin in that. He does have rotation as well, which is really nice. And of course, it rotates all the way around. With the helmet off, though, his head comes down this far. Comes back that far as well. And you can get the perfect articulation of a clueless guy. So as far as the arms go, I was worried about the pauldrons under, the pads underneath here. This camera just does not want to focus, guys. Sorry about that. But he has no problem getting his arms up to here. Of course, you can turn it around for that disco effect, but you're going to push this piece up. And that's the problem with this not being a fitted pauldron is it just moves out of the way and it just doesn't look natural, but you can get the pose you want. He has single flex on his elbows, which is nice. As far as the hands go, he does have rotation to come down, which is proper. I'm sorry guys, I don't understand why my camera's not focusing on where it should be today. He does have a little bit of flex in the middle here for his ab. He does have full rotation. I mean, it's a little hindered because of his belt, but you still get a little bit if you want him holding on to vehicle like a lot of people do. He does rotate, and that's completely off that ab, which is a very thin cut. So anywhere you move, you're kind of going to see it. His skirt piece here doesn't really move out of the way, so yeah, this is going to be another figure that's just going to be standing, unfortunately. His knees get the single flex, which you see with these vintage collection figures, and it does rotate like that. His foot does come forward to here, and it comes all the way forward there. I mean, back on the other one. You have no rotation other than that, just this little rocker right here, which is really nice. You don't really see that often in the vintage collection figures. Yeah, I'll give you guys a good look here at the back. I really like the armor on this figure. This is one of my favorite Black Series figures that they did this year as well. Yeah, I just think they're missing out by cheating and just doing this all as one. But I do like that you can remove it and you get just the regular armor on there, which is cool. But there's a lot of paint rub on here from this. I don't know, just loose and cheap. It just feels like a shortcut. I really like the attention to detail on the arms here, guys. With this comlink or whatever they got and whatever weapon that is. I think it's really nice. And I like that the one on his right arm is gray. And it's just armor, basic armor. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. I love the paint on the back. They've got a little bit of that dark gray, which I think is needed. Yeah, so another great figure for the collection here. I love the way he looks with the helmet on. The face off is fine. I mean, they're all going to look the same, of course. But yeah, if you guys can like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I will be doing a lot more vintage collection figures. I have all of the new ones, except for Lando. I just don't see a need for Lando in my collection, to be honest with you. But thank you guys very much. We'll see you next time. Have a good day.